Now we'll do basic 11, the last one. Sam decided to make a music site. Unfortunately, he does not understand Apache. This mission is a bit harder than the other basics. Apache is the name of the web server for Linux. Let's click basic 11. And immediately you will see this message coming from here. And at the back there is nothing. Now whenever there is no file specified at the back in an Apache server, it could either mean two things. Either it is an index.html, so index.html is a default, or it could be index.php. Those are only two possibilities. Oh, when we click index.php, we will see that you're supposed to enter a password. So it is assumed that we are supposed to enter the password, and the challenge here is to find out what is the password. Pause the video and try to figure out the password. Good luck. Okay, so here's the solution. If you right click this and view page source, you will see there's not much help here. There's only the normal form, and there's the index.php. So, but the hint says that Sam does not know much about Apache. He says, unfortunately, he does not understand Apache. So this seems to suggest that there's some kind of directory listing vulnerability. So that's why I keep trying all this to see what we can get, what we can see. So we know that it's probably a directory listing vulnerability, so we can go ahead and try. So far we already know one link, which is this. So let's make a summary notepad. So we know this link, this file exists. I just remove the back. And then we also know index.html exists, because when we put index.html, we see all kinds of songs being shown randomly. So the next thing we try to guess is what other things are there. So we can start with A, just try, and you get okay, not found. Then we try B. This is the only thing we can do, there's nothing else we can do. So if you go from A to B to C to D and so on, and see whether there's some kind of directory listing vulnerability. Nope. And we found something interesting. So now when we put E, we find that there is a listing. So it is a directory listing vulnerability. So this is how we can solve this. Looks like we are on the right track. So now inside here, it lists another folder. So let's click on it. AL, and yet another folder. And yet another folder. And one more. And suddenly it stops. There should be more directories being listed, but suddenly it stops. It stops over here. So now we need to figure out what else is inside here. Why is it hidden? Why is it not shown? So that brings up the issue. Something about Apache. So how does Apache hide the directory listing? So we go to Google and search Apache how to prevent directory listing. And then you can see here, to disable directory listing for a specific directory, which is actually exactly our case here, add the following settings in Apache virtual host, or create a .htaccess file in that directory. So is there a .htaccess? Let's try. Access. Yes, there is. So .htaccess is the file which specifies what the directory to be to be hidden, and also can use this .htss to customize your Apache server. So .htss is a way to customize your directories in Apache server. So here is something interesting. Index ignore the answer dot. So this seems to suggest that you're supposed to hide this directory from being listed and all the contents of it as well. So we can go up here and copy this folder, this directory which is supposed to be hidden, and put it there. Press enter, and here you get a clue. The answer is easy, just look a little harder. So the answer is easy. There is nothing else to be seen here. It's a blank page. So let's view page source. There are no hidden type or text anywhere. Just plain text showing the answer is easy. So this seems to suggest that the answer should be visible to you. So that brings to mind this. Could this be the password? Copy and go to our original page all the way back. Over here and index PHP, key in the EASY, press enter, and it says you have already done this. Go on, click go on. Alright, so that means we have solved it. Congratulations. So the principle to understand here is when you see something like this and you are given a clue that is an Apache vulnerability, the first thing you should think of is Apache file traversal directory listing vulnerability. So you should try all the possible file names at the back here, starting with the default file names like index.php or index.html, and then from there go on with further clues that is being shown. So this is how you solve this sort of challenge. So that is all for this video. Thank you for watching.